In this video, I would share a few realizations that can make you a better person. Hustle culture has become a new trend. When I look behind the past few years of my life, I see that I have worked too hard and worked too often. I've constantly worked towards bringing my company Ikigai Learning to what it is today. I work day and night in perfecting my courses, creating content and giving speeches and talks at various places. And this video is not about glorifying what I've done. It's about realization that I've had so far and how you can benefit from these learning. All these things have definitely brought results in my life. I've been able to help thousands of students improve the skills of communication. I've been able to help lakhs of individuals through my content on social media. I've been able to transform so many lives. I've been able to make my parents lead a comfortable life. I've been able to buy my dream car. I was able to experience things that I only dreamt of, and I obviously got to travel the world as well. But there is this one blog post that I read on the internet, and that changed my perspective on how I look at life. The central idea of the blog was that 98% of things we do in life do not even matter. All the to-do lists that we have, all the tasks that we do, and all the work we complete in a day, 98% of it doesn't even matter. The only thing that matters is 2%. Yes, only 2%. In today's video, we look at how we are spending 98% of our time on things that don't even matter, while spending only 2% of the time on things that matter. I want you to ask yourself some questions. Number one, what if the way you are now is the best you will ever be? If that's the case, how would you spend your time? What if the need to be constantly doing is simply a way to avoid being alone with yourself? Think about it. Think about it. What if you didn't have anything to prove to yourself or anyone else? Then how would life be? Would you still work as hard as you're working today? If you're not required to impress anyone, if the current position is the best you could ever be, or are you trying to impress someone? Are you afraid of spending time alone yourself? I even asked in one of my newsletters that do you spend alone time with yourself? And most of the people replied that they were too busy to spend time alone. But sometimes is the busyness even justified, or are we trying to hide from ourselves? We all know that somewhere or the other we have become a status-driven society. We take pride in having a lot of degrees attached to our name. We take pride in owning expensive things, and we take pride in earning a lot of money. Most of the time, we are trying to impress people who don't even matter to us. I feel a bit strange when I see youngsters who have just moved out of college, joined some company, and are living in metropolitans trying to make their ends meet because the rent is really high, the salaries are not that great, and still they are flaunting their iPhone, on EMIs. And I just feel to understand that it's good that you love the technology, you love the gadget, but is it really for the love of the gadget, or is it really for the love of the brand name? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Ask that, are you doing it to just flaunt or prove it to someone? Ask yourself. Unfortunately, we are still part of this rat race, working day and night to impress people in our close circle, our neighbors or our relatives. We want to have a hefty bank account statement. We want to look chic and elegant. We want to own businesses. For what? If you have a purpose, great. If not, is it for impressing others? These things will definitely not matter in the long run. Even I'm realizing it these days, and that is why I'm asking myself the same questions. I'm making conscious effort to change my life. I realize that the real 2% of what matters is connecting with people on a more personal level. And that is why I try to interact with as many people as possible, be it my friends, my family, or my mentees. I'm also trying to do the things I enjoy, like having a random road trip, having my favorite cake, cheesecake, or traveling to new places. Even though creating music is nowhere related to my work, I still do that occasionally because it is not important to have a monetary goal attached to everything you do in life. Sometimes you might learn new things or create new things just for the sake of it. No matter whatever is happening in my life, I remain grateful. My wife can vouch for me. Every single night before I go to sleep, I will pray to God and thank for whatever He has given me for the entire day, entire life. I do that. I do that. And I know a random spark of gratitude for just being alive fills my day with joy. My message is that in life there is one thing that keeps on compounding: our to-do lists. We keep on striking the tasks done and keep on adding new tasks to it. The tasks we do forms 98% of the things we do. I know these things are important, but these things are not the only things that matter. So often, do try to find out time for that 2% too, because one thing is always constant: life keeps going on. Life keeps going on. With this, I come to the end of this video, and I really pray that you are more grateful and you live life which is a true reflection of who you are as a person and not who you try to be just for the sake of what others will think about you. Let me know how you resonate with this video. What thoughts do you have as you listen to me? I would love to read through your comments. On this note, I wish good life for you. Till then, stay awesome, stay productive.